In theaters now from Bleecker Street is the dog-based light drama entitled The Friend. Basic story, I'm not going to tell you the whole story. Basic story goes something like this. Naomi Watts is a writer in New York City who has a hard time finishing things. Bill Murray is a friend of hers who's a slightly more acclaimed writer. He passes away and he leaves her his dog named Apollo, which is a giant Great Dane with some serious anxiety and detachment issues, I guess you would say. So this film is about Naomi Watts. What is she going to do with this dog? And to say, I hate to tell you that what happens to Bill Murray, but literally it happens like 2 minutes into the film. And I'm watching the film and I'm like, well, all the posters have Bill Murray on it and all the trailers, all the ads have Bill Murray in it. And he's literally in this movie for like 2 minutes. As the film goes on, you get flashbacks and other things like that that bring Bill Murray into the film a bit more. But it's really Naomi Watts, her film. Some might argue that it's really the dog's film. It's what does this woman do? And as I went into this movie pretty blind, I'd seen the poster image, which is just looks like a 90s romantic comedy poster. So I didn't know what this movie was going to be. I didn't know Bill Murray was going to be in it as little as he is, which is fine. Naomi Watts is great, and the dog is great. And it is a very New York City movie. So I'm watching the movie and I'm like, okay, I get it. So this is like basically an art house Beethoven. And it really isn't that, but it's a little bit that. It's a woman who's not ready to take on the responsibility. She's childless. She's not married. She's not ready to take on the responsibility of a giant dog in her relatively modest New York City apartment. An apartment building, which, by the way, does not allow dogs. So it's how does she get rid of this dog? This dog is the last thing that Bill Murray, a very close friend, gave to her. It's the last living element of him, aside from his daughter and multiple ex-wives, last living element of him there, and the dog meant a lot to him. So it's a lot of this. It's about dealing with loss. This film really is. It does have very light moments. It does have very sad moments. A lot of people go into a dog movie and they're like, I gotta know if the dog dies. Does the dog die? If the dog dies, I'm not watching it. I'm not going to tell you if the dog dies. Sometimes life gives you surprises. So I thought it was good. I didn't think it was great. I thought it was amusing and light and pleasant. It was a pleasant movie, and that's not really damning by faint praise at all. I thought it was well made. If you like New York City, if you're from New York City, if you have a longing for New York City, it's pretty much entirely shot in New York City. If you like dogs, it is there are more than one dog. There's more than one dog visible in the film, but really this film is Apollo's show. Everybody in it is good. It just wasn't like super strong for me. It's very literary based too. So if you're a book person, if you're a writer person, if you're a humanities person, I think you'll get a lot of it. We went to see this it was an early show on a Friday. This was like a 5 o'clock show on a Friday at an independent art house theater, and the place was packed. So I always say, even if I don't love it, I love the fact that there are movies for grown-ups out there, because there really aren't a lot. We used to live in a world where the film industry was really based movies for grown-ups, and you got a few kids films. And at some point, somebody did the math, and the pie charts and the slide rules dictated that, movies make more money if they're for kids, because multiple kids will go. They'll want to go more than once, and their parents will have to take them, and the parents will always buy them food. So we need to do more movies for kids. And that sort of resulted in a broad scale of things in dumbing down of cinema. So it is nice to see a film that is intended for grown-ups once in a while, that is intended for somebody over the age of 40 or 50 once in a while. I might not want to see them all, but I love the fact that they're out there. And hopefully, this does well. If you're a dog person, you'll like it. If you're a Naomi Watts person, you'll like it. If you're a Bill Murray person, you probably left wanting more. Out now from Bleecker Street is The Friend.